Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, we from the 3D Animation IP Project team are here to present the report on the project that we have been working on. Project Identity. Our project title is 3D Animation IP Project with 12 members. Izhar Faturrahman, Sekar Arum Damayanti, Noval Liza Gunawan, Zaki Noval Hanif, Noval Algani, Muhammad Ramadan Azhari, Muhammad Rafita Bais, Adinda Mutiara Yasmin, Rahmat Dwi, Dimas Didi Setiawan, Rida Alfarizi, dan Sylvia. Our manager project team is Mr. Ahmad Sarapi. Project description. In the animation industry, many animation studios have created their own intellectual properties and achieved success with them. Our project is an initiative aimed at creating intellectual properties for Polibatam, which is developed in the form of an animated series. We hope that this intellectual property can be further expanded into broader domain in the future. Furthermore, it is expected that after we completed this project, it can be continued by future generation of students, serving as learning platform for them.
So based on Moner, animations come from the word anim in English, which means to bring to life. Animation is a fixed image arranged sequentially and recorded using a camera. We also compared regarding these methods and the work stages of two journals, designing the 3D animation Remember using the post-to-post method and alternative models of 3D animation short film for children.
Story idea. Boboiboy tells an adventure story of a 3-year-old boy named Bibi who was thrown into the future while he cased his milk bottle. In the future, in the world of robots, he meets new friends along his adventure looking for his milk bottle.
Product detail information. Our PBL title is Boboiboy. For now, the Boboiboy project is focusing on working one episode with duration around of 4 to 6 minutes. If Boboiboy project continue in the future, the plan is to continue a film series.
So this animation consists of three concepts. There are character concept, vehicle concept, and environment concept. For each concept, we provide several options, and with consultation and feedback from our project manager, we choose the best concept from our option. So here are the results.
Writing script is to look for ideas and concepts, determine dialogue and narration, and improving the script. So this is our first script, and we are revision and improving our script to the final using narrator.
At the initial stage, our storyboard team will make thumbnail for each shot. When it feels right, we proceed to the next step, which is rough storyboard. And after that, we make it detailed in a clean storyboard.
Story and script writing, we have premise, synopsis, and the script. The premise and synopsis is about a toddler boy named Bibi playing in his room, but he feels hungry and wants to take his milk bottle, but suddenly they enters a magical portal and going to the future, but Bibi lost his bottle milk, and Bibi meets Ola, Bob, Badabu, and Dun Dun begin an adventure in a future city full of robots and advanced technology. And this is our script.
Okay, the next result that have been achieved is the storyboard. As of now, we have created a rogue storyboard up to scene 12. The storyboard that has already been reviewed by the project manager has reached scene 9.
For 3D asset creation, we work on various environments and properties for the Boboiboy animation. A 3D asset team was assigned to work on various buildings and the settings of the main city of the Boboiboy animation called Boboiboy. Plantation is one of the buildings that use power robots to grow various vegetables and fruits that are needed for consumption and will be processed into food in the food factory. And we got 9 options here. Food factory is a building that uses power robots to process various vegetable and fruit crops from the plantation into food, and we got 2 options here. And then plastic factory is a building used by robots to process or recycle various plastic waste from around the city into reusable plastic products.
Parkground is a city park location on the ground. This park functions like a park in general, namely as a green area and a place for robots to be able to relax and gather with other robots. In the park, there is also a lake and forest game facilities that can be used by robots. Information Center is a special building that contains various information about the future where robots have begun to live like humans. The Information Center also contains various information about RoboView City, such as how a RoboView City works, the history of RoboView formation, and first other information relates to RoboView City. You could say that the information center is a library, but there are no book in it, replaced by various advanced technology.
3D asset mall. Mall is a shopping center building for various needs of robots. Apart from being a shopping center, malls can also be a place of entertainment because in it there are various entertainment facilities that are very diverse. Parking lot. Parking lot is a building used as a parking lot for robots' vehicles. This parking lot is shaped like a tall building with the aim of saving land. Surely the parking system in it is very advanced with various tools and technologies that make it easier for robots to park their vehicles. Barn. Barns are buildings used by robots to store various crops from all exciting plantation. The barn is divided into, namely the main barn, which stores all the crops from the ground, then send them to the barn on plot 1, and the barn on plot 1, which stores all the crops sent from the barn on the ground.
Some other examples of environment design in this animations world are repair centers and the terminals, as well as the flow calculators. In this story, the repair center is a building used to repair the damaged robots and vehicles. The first floor is used to repair the vehicles, and the second floor is used to repair the robots. And the third floor is used as an office. Meanwhile, there is a terminal, which is located on the center on every level of the world. And the terminal is a base building, which have a flow calculators in the center of it. So what is the flow calculator? Flow calculator is an elevator that's going to connect every level of the world. There are like 4 levels of this world, like the ground, the first floor, second floor, and the third floor. So every robot that's gonna go to the high level or they're gonna going down, they need to use the flow calculator, and they have to go to the terminal to use the flow calculator.
The next asset is a mobile house referred to as O9. This will be used as a home for our main character in our story. The design is yet to be finalized. Next are the random trees found all over the city, with shapes ranging from cubical, semi-spheres, and whole spheres.
Next is the various vehicle design in RoboView. This is the initial concept. There will be many additions to the vehicle design in RoboView. Next is the underground. Underground is a building that serves as a garbage dump located at the base of RoboView. Next is the RoboView layout process. Layout is done by connecting its building and environment render file that has been created by the 3D asset team. To facilitate the grouping of its render file, it must be named according to the format given by ManPro. The progress of layout work until the middle of this semester has only reached the ground and cloud 1.
The next stage is texturing. Texturing is one of an important stage in creating animation, especially in the context of 3D animation. This stage involves the process of texturing 3D objects to provide a more realistic, detailed, and attractive visual appearance.
Rigging. Rigging is the process of adding a mechanism to 3D model which will allow it to be animated. This rigging is not limited to character model, but can also be for object model that might have a movement.
Okay, the next is the layout process. Layout process is the next is layouting. The layouting process is a stage that involves determining the camera, scene composition, and camera movement before the actual animation scene is created. Layout aims to establish the fundamentals of a scene, providing guidance to the animation team on how character and object will interact in 3D space.
Like we have animation, the animating process in the production stage in 3D animation is a step that involves creating movements of characters, objects, and other elements in a 3D world to create dynamic animated scenes and bring the story to life.
Team contribution. As a leader, I conducting periodic consultation with the project manager, formulating and assigning a job description to the members, and I creating concept and 3D models of the terminal and ground floor escalator, and I participate in developing storyboards.
So during this project-based learning, I have contributed on making the design for the environmental, and I already participated on designing the plantation area, the barn area, and the terminal area as well. I've made it into several options to support the story.
My contribution to this PBL are create or making a 3D concept of a mobile house and helping to create storyboards in thumbnails and rock sketch.
In this half of this semester, I am contributing myself for making 3D concept of plastic factory, 3D concept of food factory, and the concept of baby bot's house.
My name is Zaki Nova Hanif, and in this project, I've created blocking for the underground layout, then contributed in the creation of the storyboard, thumbnail, and rogue.
My contribution was in creating a 3D design concept for trees and pots, then creating a 3D brand design concept, then creating a 3D design concept for plastic factory, and finally creating a 3D design concept for the information center.
My name is Muhammad Rafi Tabais, and I created the design concept for mobile house as well as the design and layout concept for ground park.
Contribution during this PBL is created the design concept 3D river center, created the design concept 3D fruit rock, created the design concept 3D cars, and created the design concept 3D malls.
Next is my contribution during PBL, create 3D design concept of random building, create 3D design concept of parking lot, create 3D design concept and layout of park in Cloud 1, create 3D design concept of information center and barn in Cloud 1, create of Robovio city layout.
Hello, my name is Dimas Setiawan. My contribution on this PBL are create a 3D random building design concept for the background part and create a 3D underground design concept.
My contribution: first, make design concept 3D plantation. Second, make design concept 3D and layout underground.
So my contribution to this project first was to create 3-option concept for vehicle truck, and after that I also participate in creating storyboard, both thumbnail and rough stage.
On the next pack, obstacle and challenge we have experienced. 1. Concept they are always changing periodically due to change either from the client or the needs of the project. 2. Lack of references to the concept raised, namely the future. 3. Unqualified skills. 4. Inadequate device in the process of work. 5. Differences in class time between several students make a lack of time to discuss or work together at one time. 6. Limitation of working time.
The conclusion: based on the description above, we can conclude the implementation of this PBL are useful for broadening horizon, experience, knowledge, and honing student skill to prepare themselves to be more mature and ready to face the world. This activity also helps to know that stage must be done in making an animation product.
And the last one is suggestion. We have two suggestions for this project. The first one is we have that allocation of PBL team members is expected to be adaptable to both the project's work requirements and the course currently being undertaken by the students. This way, the work performed by the students aligns with the coursework they are pursuing. And the second one is The assignment of PBL team members in the future should be coordinated with each student's PBL schedule to avoid scheduling conflict among team members, thus facilitating coordination. Okay, that concludes our presentation. Thank you for your attention. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.